So, hi there, folks. This is Earl, and my intention here tonight is to try and close out the 2018 Tenacious Golf Tour. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this all in one video or if I'm going to have to come back to another time, but I'm hoping maybe to get this thing done tonight. It's going to take me a few hours, but some of the stuff is a little shorter. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to the 30 golfers, the top 30. They make this final tournament. So let's get right into it. So this tournament is going to be at Peachtree Golf Club, which is in Atlanta. It's better known as East Lake. It's a famous course. It was Bobby Jones' home for a long time. And it's been the site. It was the site there last weekend, or 2 weekends ago maybe. Maybe it was last weekend, of Tiger Woods' victory. First victory in, maybe 5 years or something like that. So, hi, Strat, Delaware. I'm going to put this guy up here. 30. And we will just try to do it like this, I guess. So, number 30 is Mateo Soto. Custom card. There are a couple of those in the decks here. Or in the so these are by 10, so each of these is 10. And the next one is Braden LaSalle Jr. We saw him a little earlier in the year. Haven't seen him quite so much yet. What you'll see here, if you get a guy in the 3s or 4s in this top 30, it's interesting and a little off script. The closer you get to 1A, 1A should be near the top. So and then there's 1B and 1C. 2C, that's a little bit, that's probably more like top 75, so he had a pretty good year for himself. Shinji Kanishi is number 28. Number 27 is Carlos Solari. Hey, Jerry. Then we've got Palmiro Cavallari. Hopefully some of these names are familiar. We've had many of them on the broadcast. What happens, so this is 2A, what happens a lot of times is if they don't make the broadcast, they end up rated with the, the C+, C-, etc., etc. Well, their tournament rating is incorporated into calculating their final score. So the better their tournament rating, the better the sort of behind-the-scenes stuff happens with the way the tournament mode goes. I think this was 25, 24, 23, 20, yes. 25 is Dave Simanowicz Jr. He is a winner on tour. And we'll see if he can, and I have another little update to give you at some point, just as to lead into this tournament. Kenji Morita is 24. 23 is Will Janis, another winner. He was a qualifier for one of the tournaments, and he won that tournament, so he's been in the rest. There's a 3B in the top 30. That's and another one, Nick Yarlett. I believe he won an event as well. And Mackay Berry. We have not had any custom cards win tournaments, so now we're going to be up to number 20, and Rance Aberley finds the top 20. We saw him in the most recent tournament at Federal. So Burke Yielding, 2C. He was in a few top 10s. Adam Trenchard, he won, I believe it was our first event he was victorious in. That was at Silverado. Gail Honorado, that would be 17 probably. Yeah. 16, Myung Cho. We've seen him a few times, but not a ton lately. It seems like it's been a while since he's been active in a broadcast. Evan Aldrich is number 15. He was out of contention in the Potomac Classic. Martin Van Dyke, he has been jilted a little bit from, he's the lowest of the ones. So, just looking up, hey there, ID Jester. So, one other thing, because I want to make sure and bring you guys up to date on something, because there's, like I was trying to tell you before, there is something to keep in mind, but we haven't reached that yet. So Greer Copeland III is number 13. So some of these guys, like I said, you'll recognize the names, but they aren't in every broadcast. Enrique Magallanes, he won a tournament early on. He may have won at Pebble. I'm trying to remember if that. No, you know what it was? I think it was at Torrey Pines. I think is where he won a 1C. And so 11, that'll be the Bob Demmelmeyer, another guy who is a qualifier. Who, by virtue of some top tens, he got into the money, and so he is did not quite get the top 10 on the money list here, but he will be a factor in the new year probably. Okay, so top 10. Todd Ahrens, he won the equivalent of the PGA Championship. He is in 10th place, a 3B. Then you got Gary Zukowski. He won. Let me see. I want to make sure I get these last two right here real quick. Zukowski won at Colorado, the Playoff Classic. So the Playoff Classics have a little greater weight to them. 2,000 points, in fact, is the Tenacious Cup point total for the winner, and that's what I'm about to share with you. Is this is the last golfer that does. So we have 7 golfers who are in contention to be able to win the Tenacious Championship in this tournament here, as far as the points winner overall. But this guy won't be. It's Gil Granbury. He is in 8th, and he is 2,200 points behind the leader. So the most the points you win for a first place finish is 2,000. So anybody that's within 2,000, depending on where the leader finishes, could theoretically win this. Could win the tour championship based on the Tenacious Championship. So still in the mix here. Yun Lee Song, we haven't seen him yet. He won 3 tournaments on tour this year, 11 top 10s. And I believe he won the Masters, was his crowning achievement. He also won the Players, well, the Sawgrass Championship, if you will. Next up, Heath Summers. He won, let's see, let's get out the schedule real quick. Heath Summers, he won Tire Town, as well as 4 seasons, so he won a couple tournaments this year, and he is in 6th place, so 5th place finisher. So, well, currently in the standings, Gareth Leonard. Gareth had 1 victory. Yes, 1 victory. That was at Harbor Town. And next up is your most recent winner, Danny Gallatin, a 3A. He is in 4th place by virtue of his most recent victory at Congressional. Actually, he's in 4th place. 3rd place is Trent McAdams. McAdams won early in the year at the Copperhead, and he's had a lot of top finishes, but only the 1 victory. Next up, number 2, the 1A, Dustin Emmerich. He won back-to-back tournaments in July, Appalachian Hootenanny, and then the Championship of the UK, his home major. And finally, the guy at the top of the heap, Carson Rodell, the winner of the American Open, the winner of the New England Playoff Classic. 2 wins for him, and he is on top. So let's zoom it back out here. So that is our field for this final tournament at East Lake. So with 30 golfers, we don't have cut rounds. We take everybody into the final round. But I actually would be tempted to give it a potential draw golfer is injured, but I think we'll forego that particular situation here in this tournament. Okay, so we got to line these guys up here. And like I said, I'm really hoping I can finish this out tonight, or at the very least tomorrow afternoon, and then we can put a wrap on the Tenacious Golf World, including the Tour and the Slacker Tour. So, okay, and you know what I haven't even done? I haven't even written up my book yet. So this is Tournament 24. This is the Tenacious Championship. Last but not least of all, it's going to be the 6th through the 9th of September. East Lake, Peachtree. Like I always keep saying, East Lake. That's what it is in real life. It's a par 70 course. I'm going to do my Slacker Tour determination for the target score by using 5 D6s and adding them together. Wow, we got 4 4s. It's a 4 of a kind. That's a good Yahtzee roll. So that is 16, 17, 18, 19. So target minus 19. So par 70, that'd be 280, 261, right? One more. Yeah, Yahtzee. Haha. Anyway. Well, we've had enough of that, I guess. Hopefully that was more entertaining for you than it was for me, because I thought it was pretty entertaining to begin with. But all right, let's get back to the thing here. So, all right, well, now what are we going to do? Well, we are going to randomize these cards here. We've got 30 of them, so not quite as big of a stack. I'd like to try and get them to be pretty randomized here. Yeah, I saw the 4 of a kind. I'm like, ooh, I should try Yahtzee here. I mean, once you got 4 of a kind, you can't really go wrong, right? You get 2 more rolls, so. It's not like the whole, the small straight, large straight, full house. Do you go for 3 of a kind or full house or, all that kind of jazz. So this was off a YouTube video. The most complete way to shuffle and randomize a deck of cards is to do it this way for, I think he said 1 minute. So we'll call that pretty good. I didn't count it off, but it had to be pretty close, eh? Alright, so we'll try and get these guys all back in. And I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to actually met them out in I'm going to kind of count them off, I think, by 3s. Or by 3s, and you know what I should do? I should probably okay. Doesn't count. It was only 59 seconds. Thanks for noticing. You know what? Let's just do it the same old way here. Okay. Now what I'm going to have to do here is, so let's see. So we've got there, that's 4 and 3. So we're going to have a couple of 3 piles. something might be a little heavy here, but we'll go ahead. We'll go with 4, and it might be 5. Well, let's see what this one comes up. It's fine. Okay, we'll do it that way. All right. And I'm not really analyzing the shapes of the cards either. I'm just trying to count and do it kind of randomly as much as I can. I try to make them as even as I possibly can, but that's... Okay, so we use the chart here. And let's get going. We use black and white and see what comes out of here. So this is the 3rd round. This is not the cuts or anything like that. This is right to the 3rd round. Sets up our final round. So 22, the top golfer contends with A. Others contend with B. So let's see, we will just do it this way. First one is going to be Kenji Morita. Is he top? Put that up there. 2A, that'll be Gail Honorado, and there'll be one more, and that is 1C, Carson Rodell. So he will be in column A. He'll get a tourney perk or issue. He's already got a bunch of them. So Carson Rodell is the top golfer with 22, and the others contend with B. Okay, next. Hey, Dave. So here is pile numero dos. 14. Top golfer will get A as well, and the others finish with C. So that's... This one is Mackay Berry. He's not going to probably get that, right? 3B. Well, Will Janis, he'll be at C. 1C, Martin Van Dyke, and so Mackay Berry's chances are well, he wasn't gonna finish on top, but his chances of being of winning a tournament have gone. And finally, will anybody beat Martin Van Dyke's 1C? It is a 1A for Dustin Emmerich, so he will be right in the same area as Carson Rodell, and Martin Van Dyke has gotten a raw deal this season. I'm sure there are some seasons where he would have been in Rodell's position. All right, so pile 3, 23. Draw golfer contends with A. It'll be the top one right on the top of the deck. Gareth Leonard, another good golfer, so that's 23. Contends with A. No perk or issue there. And we didn't get one on 14 either. So others contend with B+. So the rest of these guys, Danny Gallatin, he might get in on the final. These guys in B+ might. Nick Yarlett, Carlos Solari are in B+. Pile 4. $11. Top golfer contends with A+, others contend with B+. So the first card is Gary Zukowski. Adam Trenchard will beat him with a 2B, just to show you again. And Heath Summers is 1B, so that will knock them down to the B+. Pile 5. $56. Draw golfer contends with A-, others finish with D. The draw golfer will be Mateo Soto. How about that? Others finish with D. Myung Cho, Enrique Magallanes, that's what's been happening to him. Gil Granberry, Bob Demmelmeyer, all going to be at D. So pile 6, 15. Draw golfer contends with, let's see, what was that last one? 56. There's no perk with that. So 15. Draw golfer gets a perk and contends with A. It'll be Braden LaSalle Jr. So 15 contends with A. Top golfer contends with A minus. So Shinji Kanishi isn't top. Well, he might be. Burke Yielding isn't. Shinji might be 2B. What about this one? 2A. Palmiro Cavallari. Yep, that's going to beat him out. He'll be at A minus, and then the others finish with C. No. 15 finished with C minus. So that was, yeah. There we go. Next up, pile 7. 56 again. Draw golfer will get A minus. That's going to be Dave Simanowicz Jr. Others finish with D. So Trent McAdams finishes with D. Rance Aberley finishes with D. Todd Ahrens finishes with D. And finally, last but not least, the final pile here. 15 again. Draw golfer contends with A and gets a perk or issue. Yun Lee Song. We haven't seen him in a while. So 15. Then the top golfer gets A minus. Top golfer from those left. There's 2 more left. Evan Aldrich is 2A. Greer Copeland III will finish with C minus, and Evan Aldrich will be at A minus. So there we go with that. So what we're going to do now is pile these guys up so that I can input it in. This will be a short input list because we only have 30 golfers. That suits me just fine. Usually it takes me a while because there's 100 and some odd golfers to deal with. The B golfers will not get charted here, but we've got how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're going to need 2 out of B+. Okay, so we said our target was 261, so it's under 263. So A minus, that would be 17 under par at the best. Heath Summers could either be 17 or 16. Okay. So this is where we use the decider die to figure out who's where. So minus, so Heath Summers will be minus 16. Should be a tight leaderboard here then, because we got a bunch of A's, so someone is bound to be at minus 15. Let me double check here. Yes, 210 is the 3-round score with a par 70. So Carson Rodell, your point leader at the moment, he'll be at minus 14. He's going to have to make up 2 shots. Now, again, the thing is I'll tell you more about Emmerich here in a bit. I think he's 600 back, so he's going to have to finish. Probably he needs to win and have Rodell finish 3rd or below, I think is how that would end up working out or something. Actually, he could just win. I think if he wins outright, he might get it anyway. So Gareth Leonard, all these guys are, a lot of them are going to be at minus 14, I guess. Braden LaSalle Jr., well, he'll be at minus 15. And Yun Lee Song, he will also be there looking for his 4th victory on the year. If he could get that, that would potentially boost him into that top spot. You never know. So Mateo Soto, he's going to be at minus 12 to start the day. Palmiro Cavallari, also there. Dave Simanowicz Jr., will be minus 13. And okay, that's another one for the minus 12. Sorry, I was reading the comments there. Oh, and I want to put these guys into the baggie so I don't knock them over. Okay, so now we've got a few B pluses. We're going to stack them out here and see who comes up at minus 11. Carlo, actually, I should roll this in the tray. Okay, minus 11 for Carlo Solari. Nick Yarlett, minus 10. Danny Gallatin, minus 11. So right there we have two of them. We have two more left to go. This is Gary Zakowski, will be minus 10. And if we don't get a dot here for Adam Trenchard, he would go to minus 10 and we'd have our field. Well, he'll be minus 11. That's the way that usually goes in life. So now we've got one extra golfer. And so what we will do is, this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to take white, black, and green. The highest, so we're going to go Solari. We've got Solari, Gallatin, and Trenchard. Solari will be white, Gallatin blue, Trenchard green. Whichever one is highest gets kicked out. So, and it's going to be Trenchard with the green 6. So he'll go. And they may show back up again in emerging contenders, but let's just triple check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay. So a pretty good leaderboard here to finish off this season. We won't, well, we'll put minus 17 there anyway. So Heath Summers, I have some of these out from last tournament. There's some repetition that happens. So LaSalle Jr. and Lee Sung, those are not. We'll put those here for the moment. Minus 14. Riddell, Emmerich, and Leonard. 13, we'll put Simanowicz's regular card right there. Minus 12. Oh, we got Evan Aldrich and two others. We'll just do it this way for now. Solari. So I'm going to have to dig out Gallatin. I can put his here. I'm going to have to dig out some other cards. So we'll take a little bit of a chance here to rustle these up. I have them mostly alphabetized, so that should make the process a little less painful here. But there is Braden LaSalle Jr. Nice for it to be the weekend, eh? Always stuff going on, though. It's always busy. That's why I would like to get this finished up tonight if I can get my act together here and not waste too much time on items like this. But I do like having the leaderboard be a little bit organized. Well, that one's not found right away, and I know I got Carlos Solari in there somewhere, but he has... Okay, there's Simanowicz Jr. Okay, let's keep looking here. You get Yunli Song and let's see, Cavallari and Mateo. There's Mateo Soto. He's got a really bad card, so it won't surprise me if he starts dropping pretty quickly. But I'll tell you what, sometimes these guys get the lucky rolls and it just happens, so you will see. Wait, I'm looking for Palmiro now. Yeah, that's kind of bogus. That's what happens when these things don't end up in order. Then you... Oh, there's Carlo. Nice. Carlo Solari. We got that one. So now we need Palmiro and Yunli Song. I should be able to find Lee Song pretty easily. Oh, right there's Palmiro. Good. Hey, this is shaping up pretty well. Now I just got to find Yunli Song and we'll be in business. Nope. Okay. Well, he's got to be right here on the bottom here somewhere then, I believe. Aha. Hey, we're in good shape. We got them all. I still haven't found Gareth Leonard's original card. It's kind of irritating to me, but... Okay, time to put these things all back. So, the things I do to try and put together a decent presentation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Put Gil back in. Gil Granberry. What a name. Whoever would have named their kid that should, I don't know. I guess there's worse names than Gil Granberry, but I'm trying to think if there'd be any other worse names than... That's okay. I'm kind of not paying attention to the comments at the moment as I'm trying to focus on pulling these things out here, so that's okay. Alright, so gotta make sure we get this stuff right here. You guys probably thought I was gonna mess that all up, didn't you? I thought I did too. Okay. And actually it would be messed up because Braden LaSalle is supposed to be there with Yunli Song. Okay, so we've got Solari and Gallatin. And we've got Cavallari. Love to see Palmiro win one. I like that name. Evan Aldrich. Soto, Simanowicz Jr. Emmerich and Leonard, that's a pretty good pairing right there. You got Rodell and I feel like Braden LaSalle Jr. was ahead of him, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have Yunli Song and Carson Rodell. And then we'll do LaSalle and Heath Summers. I think that's right. Pretty sure that LaSalle Jr. was ahead of Yunli Song in the pile, but The name tags did not come with the set. I used Microsoft Excel to come up with those. So yeah, you a lot of people, they just use the regular old stuff that comes with, you know, it works pretty well with just these cards and the cards that they give you, but I kind of like having the relation to par, and this gives me a chance to do that. Okay, so the final tournament. Let's get out my book here, and in the front of it here I've got some extra score sheets. Got to set this up real quick. What are we at here? 36 minutes in, and we're almost ready to start playing. Hey, it's kind of nice. I grabbed one too many score sheets out of here, so I gotta put it back now. Okay. This is 2018 TGT Tenacious Championship. Peachtree. Conditions, we'll find that out in a minute. So our leader is going to be Heath Summers. 2-round total of 194. That's a minus 16. Tied for second will be LaSalle Jr. And Yun Lee Sung. Tied for fourth, it'll be Rodell. Then Dustin Emmerich, Gareth Leonard. So 7th place will be Simanowicz Jr. That is 197 minus 13 minus 12. Soto, Cavallari, Aldrich. And then finally, at minus 11 to 199, tied for 11th is Solari and Gallatin. Some of the setup you can't really do when you're playing on the fly. You've got to just go ahead and do it. Okay, Emmerich, Leonard, Lee Sung, Rodell, and Summers, LaSalle Jr. Okay, gotta take a break here from the comments and look up my till further notice list. Last tournament, the till further notice was Gallatin. He'll get gold again, or semi-gold. Put it right back in here, and we need it again. So let's get it out of here and put it on top of Gallatin's putting attributes. I forgot to put it in the database here, but Myung Cho loses his sunny till further notice. All right, so Dustin Emmerich still has extra control. Put that right there, and then I had one here that said just plain old gold. There it is. It's last one you find is going to go on Carson Rodell. He is gold till further notice for winning a tournament. There, put it right down there. Can you guys see that? Kinda. It's pretty light. Okay, so let's see if we get weather this time. Weather means more adjustments and might take me a little longer here. Okay, first weather. We are in Georgia. We're going to call that the South, and it's in September. So southern U.S. September right here, and we will take these two dice, and 24 is not going to hit anything, so it'll be normal conditions. Okay, and we've got some tourney issues and perks. Rodell gets another one here. What will that be? Category 2, 6. He's going to gain extra control. So, guess what? I had another one here that fit that bill. How about that? I have a gold and a XC. So he's not only gold, he has extra control to boot. Okay. Braden LaSalle Jr. Category 4, number 5. If bogey on the first hole, he'll be stower me. Otherwise, normal. That was LaSalle Jr. One off the lead, so. Bogey equals stormy. And finally, we've got Yun Lee Song. Category 3 in slot 6, he will also have extra control. So some of the big guys here have an extra band of control, which is the white 4. Okay. And let's see, I gotta find East Lake here. I should have had that already dug out. Pretty sure it was in this group of courses. See how many courses I have here. And this is about half of them. So if it's not in this one, you know it's got to be in the other one, right? Yep, it's going to be in the other pile. How about that? Here's the other pile. Peachtree was almost on top of that one. If I had gone to that one first, I wouldn't have been as long. Okay, so let's scribble down the pars. Should only be 2 par 5s on this course. Number 6 is one of them. Nice scoring hole. Double cordial, friendly, and direct. 8 of 3 or is 9? 9's at par 3. 35 and now 4, 4, 4, 3, 4. 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, that means 5, yes. Okay. Whew. Turn on the fan, Earl. It's getting warm. Yeah, I'm just translating them all down the rows here. Bear with me for another minute and a half. Unlike the recent courses we've played, this 18th is a scoring hole, so... Okay, just a few more to do here. 4, 4, 5. Okay, the more I write these things out here, like that, you see the little par markings there, the more that I think I catch myself when I'm going to make a mistake. Okay, Lee Sung was extra control as well. Whew. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hey, Mark Russell. Marky Mark. And the Funky Bunch. Time for some good vibrations. Okay, so it will be Solari to start the first here at Peachtree. We are at the 47-minute mark. What time is it? 7:30. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this tonight, but we're going to try to make a big dent in it. Semi-daunting, semi-challenging are the ratings on this. A course control rating of 5. Normally a par 5, but shortened of par 4 for tournaments challenging hole to start the round. So normally this is a 72 in real life for the members, but they make it a little tougher when you get these guys out here. Here's Carlos Solari. Starting the last tournament of the year, and it will be 24 Golf Cam course. Green 2, not cordial and not daunting because the decide or die is a 0. So he has an easy putt for par to get off on the right foot, and he does. Last week's winner, Danny Gallatin, probably put himself into this final tournament with his victory. See if he can follow that up, and he's going to need a clutch putt for par. In order to do that, needs a 1-4. And he misses it. He'll gain a red chip automatically, or already. And now he needs an easy putt for bogey. He'll make that one, but he'll drop the -10 and is already sniffing around at out of contention. 1990 Red Sox season, history maker baseball. Cool. So the par 3 second, 197. It's an uphill tee shot to an elevated green with a blind back dropping toward the heavy rough. So here is Solari. Golf Cam course again for him, green 6. It's not daunting. He is not a hacker, so he will have a clutch putt for birdie himself. He needs a 1-4. And he also rolls a 5, so earns a red chip and now a easy par. He'll make that. Now Danny Gallatin. Uh, 66 Golf Cam course. The white 4 gets him that, so would have been a 666 if. But Golf Cam course par 3. Is it daunting? No. Is it hacker? He's not hacker, so he will also have a clutch putt for birdie. He's already had a 1-4 miss. Can he get one this time that's in the 1-4 range and knock off that red chip? He does, so he gains back the shot he lost on 1. He'll be pleased with that. Back to -11. Okay, so Palmiro Cavallari and Evan Aldrich reaching the first. And that's going to be a 15 golf cam course. 3 cordial, no daunting, yes. Clutch putt for bogey. He's going to already hit a bogey. At least he could get a double here. He needs a 1 to 3. Oh boy, and I missed. Well, that's a bit embarrassing. Well, I swear it came up a 2, so we're going to count it. So he will get a par, or no, a bogey, excuse me. And he will earn a blue chip even though. Okay, Evan Aldrich. Also, with this degree of course control, 26 will be golf cam course, 3 cordial. Daunting, yes, he's also going to have a clutch putt for bogey. So Evan Aldrich is gold, and he gets his bogey but earns a blue chip. And he will also drop to -11. The third, well, this has a chance for some birdies. Tight drive must navigate a massive fairway bunker on the right and overhanging trees that cuts in the landing area on the left, but it is 391. And it's a course control rating of 1. So Danny Gallatin, coming off birdie, wants another one. He gets a white 3, so that's 224. King, or yeah, he's a king, so he'll get another blue chip. He'll get his first blue chip. The other one canceled out a red. Green for utility, nope. So he will have a moderate putt for birdie. 1 to 2, nope. So that'll be an easy par putt, and he makes that. Remains at -11. Now Carlos Solari. He will use a red chip to give control to the course. 15, that's in the woods off the tee. So he hits it into the trees, but he is not a workman, so he will end up with a wow. He can't win a blue chip there, but he can possibly get a birdie putt here if he can get a good re-roll on the white die. It's a 2, that'll be an easy putt for birdie. He needs a 1 to 4. And he makes it. So Solari will move to -12. Back to 2. These guys both bogeyed 1. Palmiro Cavallari. And he will earn a second blue chip for a par there. Aldrich. 33, golf cam course, 5. It's going to be an easy putt for par. No problems there. So back to 1. Now Dave Simanowicz Jr. and Mateo Soto. 16, that'll be in the bunker off the tee. Is he sandy? No, he's not. He'll have an easy second putt for par, though. Makes short work of that. Mateo Soto. Blue chip for a white 6 par. Okay. Number 4, semi-daunting, semi-challenging. 4 degrees of course control, demanding hole from the tight tree line fairway to the well-bunkered 2-tier green. Solari with the honor here. 13 in the rough off the tee, and a 1, so he is not a workman. He'll have a wow. Get a blue chip for that and see if he can get himself an easy birdie. A 1 through 4 will guarantee him of an easy birdie putt, and he gets a 3, so that is what it is. 1 to 4, and it's not going to happen, but that would be a gimme par. Danny Gallatin. 36, rough in 2, green 2, master, no, it'll have a moderate putt for par, needs a 1 to 5, and it's in there. Back to 3. And it'll be Palmiro Cavallari at this scoring hole. 2, 3, 4. It's not direct. Is he dynamic? No, he's not. So he'll be right now, and right now he is cold. So this is going to check that, and that's not going to work for him so well. That'll be a double difficult putt for par. He needs a 1. He's going to lag this one. So he now has an easy bogey. Almost misses that, but he puts it in. Cavallari drops to -10, so 2 over par so far. Alright, so that'll be 34. Golf Cam course. This should work out for Evan Aldrich here. Par 4, number 5. Daunting, no. Scatter golfer, nope. So it'll be a clutch putt for birdie. 1 to 5. He is gold. Only a 6 ruins that, and he gets back the stroke he lost on 1 and earns another blue chip. Scratch. States of siege to scratch your itch. Okay, cool. I'll have to look that up if I can remember to look it up. So Simanowicz Jr. at 2. White 1 or white 6 are what people are looking for here. They get a 4. That'll be 25. Golf Cam green. And a 1 on a par 3. Is it challenging? No. Is he hacker? He is not. He will have a clutch putt for birdie. He is 1 to 3. He needs, or normal, 1 to 3. He needs that. And he gets it. In the hole, he jumps to -14, 2 behind the leader, Sommers. Looking for his second victory of the year, Mateo Soto. 56 Golf Cam course. Green 6. Is it daunting? Nope. Is he hacker? He is not. He will also have a clutch putt for birdie. He is gold. 1 to 5 in the hole. So Mateo Soto jumps to -13. And back to 1, it'll be Dustin Emmerich, Gareth Leonard. Emmerich has the number 4 on the white die to give him control, as well as 6. It's a 2 though, and that was a 4. I knocked it with my hand. So 34. That's going to be Golf Cam course. Green 1. Is it cordial? No. Is he laser? He is laser, so he will get a clutch putt for birdie. Semi-gold. He makes it. Early salvo for Emmerich. Jumps to within 1. Gareth Leonard. 14, that'll be in the sand. Off the tee. Green 5. Is he sandy? Nope. He'll have a difficult putt for par. And he misses that. So now a moderate putt for bogey. And he misses that. So now an easy putt for double. 3 putt. not the way you want to start if you're Gareth Leonard, already down to -12. Another par 4, fourth so far. Semi-daunting, but the green is a little bit easier. But 2 degrees of course control means that players are going to play off of their card, 3 out of 6 times. Another narrow driving hole with a green that slopes from back to front, making approach shots easier to control than normal. Carlos Solari still has the tee. Wants to avoid the 4 or the 5. Now he gets the 4. 33 Golf Cam course. Green 1. Cordial, no. Laser, no. He'll have a clutch putt for par. Needs a 1 to 4. He's going to drop another shot, and he makes it. He gets blue chip number 2. Danny Gallatin now. Okay, so that will be 1-2-6 on the par 4 for Gallatin. Not a direct green. Is he stone? No. He'll have a mood check. No mood. So 2 is going to check if he is sunny, and he's not. So he'll have a difficult putt for birdie. He's going to lag it so he doesn't have it determined for him, so he doesn't set a mood, but he does have now a gimme par after lagging, and he makes that. Okay, so Evan Aldrich with 2 blue chips. That'll be 35 Golf Cam course. Yeah, I mean, Mark, you should try a tournament sometime. I think it's pretty interesting. So 1 on a par 4. Cordial, no. Laser, no. So he'll have a clutch putt for par. He could earn another blue chip here with a 1 to 5, and he gets it. So nice par for Aldrich, and he's got some chips stacked now. And Cavallari, he'll get another blue chip as he takes a par with the white 6. Back to 3. Simanowicz and Soto. Simanowicz and Soto both birdied 2, looking for 2 in a row here maybe. 2-2-4 on the par 4. King, he is a king. He will get a blue chip for a nice drive and a green 2. Is he a champion? He is. He'll have a gimme birdie putt to move to -15, and it's in the hole. Simanowicz Jr. getting hot. 2 under through 3. How about Soto? Can he do it too? 1-3-3. Yeoman or Puny? Yes, he is puny. He's going to eat up a blue chip because that's the gallery groans. Green 1. Is he a master? No, he's not. He'll have an easy putt for par. But, oh boy, almost misses that. So, his traits hurt him there. So, back to the par 3 second, Dustin Emmerich. 14 in the sand off the tee and a green 5, so this could... He's not sandy, so he'll have a difficult putt for par. He's going to use the blue chip to make it moderate, and he's lucky he did, so he does par it. Trying to play a little defensive there, Gareth Leonard. And he gets control with 1-1-6. Is he laser? No, he is not. Instead, it'll be a moderate putt for birdie. Needs a 1 or a 2. Yeah, ran around the lip twice. That's right. It's not going to get it. So that means an easy par for Leonard. And he makes that. So he follows up the double bogey with a par, settles down. Okay, to the first again, Yunli Song. Golf Cam course on a 22, no dot, so no daunting. Green 3, so it'll be a clutch putt for par for Lee Song. He is normal putting 1 to 3, and he makes it. So we'll take a blue chip there. Carson Rodell. It's a green 2. Master, no he's not. He'll have a moderate second putt for par. Good to go. Okay, I'm probably going to take us through the front 9. I don't think I'm going to be able to play the full tournament tonight. I'd kind of like to, but what is it now? It's almost 8 o'clock. We're making some good time here, but all right. 6 is double cordial, friendly, direct, 1 degree of course difficulty. One of the easiest holes at Peachtree. Following a good drive, many golfers will try to reach the green on their second shot. Only 525 yards. It will be Gallatin. No, it'll be Carlos Solari first. 5.56. High rolls aren't often good. 5.56. Legend, no. Champion, no. Hacker, no. Golf Cam green. Green 6. Friendly green, yes. Clutch putt for birdie. Semi-gold. Nope, he will miss that. So that'll be a gimme or an easy par. He'll stay at -12. Danny Gallatin. It's 5 back with like a birdie here. 5.66. Is he a legend? No. Is he a hacker? No. Is he a champion? Semi-champion, no dot. So it'll be also Golf Cam green. Green 6 friendly, yes, he will have a clutch putt for birdie. He's also semi-gold. 1 to 4, yes, he gets that. So Gallatin gets back to -12 with a birdie. Evan Aldrich. 4. 36 sand and 2 green 1, so he could have a pin shot here, probably. Not chunky, so he'll have a shot at the pin. And we re-roll white. 2, that'll be an easy par putt, and sinks that. Cavallari. 125 gets control of this one. Not a bomber, not a hacker. Golf Cam green. It's semi-friendly. It's not going to be friendly this time, so he will have an easy putt for par. Back to 4. Dave Simanowicz Jr. 23 in the rough with a second shot and a green 6. Simanowicz is going to finally run into a little bit of trouble here, I think. He is not a master. He's going to have a double difficult putt for par. He's going to use his blue chip and try to make a difficult 1 to 3, and he does. So getting a little, again, kind of a defensive use of the blue chip there, trying to save par. 2, that'll be 15. Golf Cam course. It'll be a daunting hole though for Mateo Soto. Green 6, it's daunting, needs a clutch putt for par. He could earn a second blue chip here as long as he avoids the green 6, and he does. Back to tree. Dustin Emmerich, one behind. 4.55 on a par 4. Yeah, he is a legend. He'll get a blue chip for that. Green 5, is he a hacker? No, he'll have a moderate putt for birdie. Needs a 1 or a 2, and he gets a 5. So now an easy putt for par, and he makes that. So Emmerich still 1 under par on his round. It'll be Gareth Leonard now. 3.35. Not a king, not a hero, so experience. He's not a prospect, so he'll have an easy birdie putt here. Easy birdie putt is a 1 to 4, and it's in the hole. So Leonard starts chipping back away at that double bogey he took early on. To 2. And it'll be Yunli Song. He has extra control, so that'll be 4.45 on the par 3. He's not gilded, so it'll be Golf Cam Green. And a green 5 will be an easy putt for par. And he makes it. Now Carson Riddell also has extra control. He won't get it here. 24, is he a champion? No, he's not, and not laser, so he does get into the rough. So green 1, workman. He's not a workman. He'll get a pin chance here. It's a 3. That'll be an easy putt for par. Should avoid. Oh no, he misses that. So Rodell, he's going to probably drop, hopefully just 1 shot here. Yes, he does. Carson Rodell drops to -13. And now the leaders to tee off at, or the leader to tee off at 1, Heath Summers. Oh, there's the silver die. I'm wondering where the silver die went. It was hiding up on the ledge. Here is Heath Summers. That's going to be 26. Golf Cam course. It's going to be daunting. We could end up in a tie with a 5-way tie here if this doesn't go so well. Daunting hole. Yes, clutch putt for par. He needs a 1 to 5 as he is gold. He should make this, and he does. Earns a blue chip and will hold on to that lead at -16. And now Braden LaSalle Jr. needs to avoid a bogey here to stay normal. He'll go stormy if he... I'll check in with him. Thanks for mentioning, Mark. I'm not sure. He's probably been busy. That would be my guess, but I haven't really, pressed in on and seen how things are going with him lately. Oh, this is daunting. So it's going to be he needs a clutch putt for bogey here, so he will drop a shot. He's going to be stormy no matter what. So that's unfortunate for LaSalle Jr. And his clutch rating is normal, so 1 to 3. And no, he misses. Earns a red chip, and now he's going to double this one. Easy double. He drops to -13. A bit of a bungle there. Okay. Tell you what. tell you what. It is warm down here, and we have the whole weekend in front of us. I thought I was going to try and bang this out tonight, but I'm just feeling like I got the early parts of this in. I've been going an hour 15. I've got 17 holes for the leaders to go, but I'm going to have to sign off here, I think. I think this is just, I don't want to overdo it. This will sit here and still be here come tomorrow afternoon when I get a chance to play it. So tune in Saturday afternoon. I'll try and crank this one out then. I thought maybe I'd be able to get the whole thing in tonight, but it's been a long week, and I'm going to enjoy just kind of sitting down and relaxing for a little bit. This is relaxing too, but you just have to understand that I'm sure you all do understand that that's how it goes sometimes. So yeah, I should check in with him. I haven't ever since the baseball season. Well, our fantasy baseball season finished, and I'll tell you what, I will admit that in that I probably got a little bit detached from it because my team had a ton of injuries. It really ended up getting a little frustrating, and I don't know. I think he's probably just been, I assume he's been busy, but he has messaged me, but I haven't heard from him in a message in a couple of weeks probably. So I'm going to, actually getting off here now, I'm going to go and give him a little, I'm going to poke the bear and see how things are going. So go play second season there, Dave. Yeah, I'm looking forward to be able to pull a couple of things out and start playing them once I feel like I have this out of my system. Have this dusted off and sealed up all nicely. I've got my book all caught up, and I'm just ready to put this. But this tonight is not the night. Tomorrow will be it. So see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and keep rolling, and have a good night. Thanks a lot.